Come on. What's good, Titans fans? What's up, everybody? What's up? What's up? The hell's my thing at? Let's go, baby. Come on, bro. What's up? Titans fans, how we doing? Titans fans, we got Jack in the building. Not Jack in the box, but Jack's in the building. Hey, fresh off of a W, Jack. Obviously Colts fan. A lot of my guys who's been around here for a while will probably remember you. Um, we wanted to collab before, but life hits you in the ass. No Diddy, and so we were meaning to get together for you guys and talk about the Colts and Titans. And now that we have today's game in the books, I would love to talk to you about the Colts. As you can tell, you guys, 20-17 final. Um, rough game for the Titans. Rough game for the Colts as well. Let's be honest about it. But the Colts sneak out with a W, and I brought my guy in here to talk about it from a Colts perspective. Man, I would love to hear your side of things. How do you feel after getting the W against the Titans today?
I don't know how I feel. I'm kind of neutral. Like, I'm happy about the W, but it's also like I kind of see the reality of where we're at currently, and
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know how to feel about it really. I mean, I know Flacco's in currently, but I mean, that's helping us win currently, not really doing anything for us in the future or anything like that. We've done the old quarterback thing so many freaking years. I'm over it.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah,
How did you feel about Joe Flacco popping in there like Houdini? Like, oh, I'm gonna start today. Did you already know that that was gonna happen, or was this kind of like a surprise in general?
it was a surprise to me. I thought Richardson was going to start even last week. So I mean, that's a whole other conversation to have with him. I think we're being too soft with him, honestly, because I mean, when you're a franchise quarterback, you got to play beat up. It doesn't really matter. Um, so I would have liked him to play today, but I mean, we got the W, so not much complaining for me. But I would have liked him to have this road divisional experience. But I mean, we all know what happened. He didn't end up getting it today, so it's whatever.
Hey, isn't it funny how before the season started, we're over there like, oh, Will Levis versus Anthony Richardson twice a year. Let's go, man. We're ready for the wars, the battles. And yeah, we definitely aren't getting those yet. I mean, it's crazy. I'm just at the point now where I'm completely over Will Levis. There's been so many Titans fans who, have completely given me so much BS for it overall, and it's just like it is what it is. I'm tired of seeing mistake after mistake. Like you guys dropped two interceptions today. He could have had three interceptions. Like
Yeah.
that's not okay. Like, and then I keep telling people like Will Levis led us to zero. He led us to zero, and everyone's like, oh well, he scored a touchdown. We were down there because of the turnover.
Yep.
The other time we scored, we got drove down there from Tony Pollard. Like people, he didn't. Will Levis didn't do anything today. He literally did nothing for the Titans today, other than make more memes and completely shit the bed, no diaper. It's crazy, bro. It's like every game. What the hell is he Spider Manning for? What did he
Oh
do?
yeah, yeah,
What
yeah,
the hell was that? What are you
yeah,
Spider Manning for?
yeah,
What is that? I was sitting there like, bruh. Oh, don't do that, bro. And it went downhill from there. It was pretty bad.
yeah. His
Titans.
cockiness, his cockiness is on another level for not backing it up at all. That's the. I mean, if he backed it up, it'd be one thing, but
Else, Weston says the only reason we lost is because of Will Levis. It's not the only reason, but to me, I mean, the biggest reason. It's just it is what it is. He said Flacco could have had three interceptions too. I mean, that's a fact, but that wouldn't have mattered. Flacco was still driving the ball down the field more than we were. Flacco was still throwing it over to his guys. I mean, Downs was almost impossible to guard when he was in that slot. I mean, you have AP Alex Pierce going deep and outrunning Snead. We had safety help, but I mean, if Flacco was more accurate, those probably like it could have been way worse, bro. Like we
yeah,
we we had opportunities to do a lot more, but we also had opportunities to get beat way worse. Like we're in a situation now we're 1-4, 0-3 at home. Let that sink in. We're done. The Titans are this season's done. Y'all are 3-3, surprisingly. As bad as everything's been, you guys have breathing room. You're not out. You could fight back. If you can get
Yeah,
healthy, and it's not impossible. I mean, we all
yeah,
know it's an uphill battle. The Texans they ain't no joke. They're real.
no,
They're really
no,
good. But
yeah.
Titans fans, we're done. We're done. We're not climbing out of a 1-4 hole. And I'm gonna be honest. I'm kind of thinking Rudolph's gonna be, or not Rudolph. I'm kind of thinking Will Levis is gonna still be out there, bro. I don't think they're gonna let Rudolph play yet. I just don't think they're gonna
No.
pull the trigger on that.
I mean, what do you have to lose? I mean, Rudolph's not going to be the future. We've seen we've seen him have the
Yep.
reins in Pittsburgh. I mean, might as well have Will Levis have it the rest of the season. There's nothing to lose. What if he turns it? I mean, there's always the what
Except
if he
draft picks,
turns it
but yeah.
around. I mean, yeah,
Yeah,
but I mean,
this might have been Snead's worst game easily, and it may not look like it on paper, but for if you watch the game, Snead was beat by
I
Pierce
could not.
twice.
I couldn't believe how much we were attacking him throughout the game. I mean, that one,
You
the
were
final,
testing him.
yeah, the final pass against Pierce that should have been a touchdown that Flacco overthrew, and then the jump ball in the end zone, Pittman, and then there was a couple pass interferences in there, I think. But yeah,
Oh, that
I
one at
was
the that one at the end hurt us, man. DeAndre Hopkins was clearly grabbed early. I was like, oh, that was so like I know when it's bang bang, but this was so clear. I was like, oh, that would have been a first down. I mean, Will Levis wasn't moving the ball anyway, but it would have given him another couple plays or whatever. So, but yeah, man, it's crazy. That one
yeah.
sucked.
The
I
only
was hoping
reason
it.
why I when I watched that back, the only reason why I don't think that may or may not have been called is that ball did not look that catchable to me, honestly. Um, but
A
who
lot of his
knows? I
balls
don't
weren't.
know.
Are you? The a lot of
I
the
need
a
to
lot of the
watch.
a lot of the commentators were sitting there like the zip's not even on the ball. Like the throws are flat, and they're like
I know
it
that's
may make his AC joint. They said he was like he's hurt, so it's like, but he knows he doesn't want to lose his spot. But if
yeah,
his best ability is that quick release and arm strength, if he has the quick release, still cool. But if you got no arm strength to back it up, you can't fit it in those spots you normally are willing to and could. So it's like you're just hurting the team that much more, bro. Like it's just everything's just adding up to a complete disaster.
yeah.
Hey, what's up with Jonathan Taylor?
He's got the ankle sprain. Hopefully, he'll be practicing again this week. It's that same ankle that he messed up last year or 2 years ago.
You know,
But
I,
it
I've
sucks. It sucks because he was starting to get his footing again. I mean, we'd talked about it. He had that
yeah, me and
twitch.
you
He
talked
had that
about that.
twitch back.
Yeah, it seems like that quickness from right when you hand the ball off, that quickness that he usually has to find the hole. It seemed like he was getting that back. And
Yeah,
to see this derail him is big because you guys are have put a lot into him, and um he's a big part of what you guys want to do. He's a beast.
yeah. I mean,
But yeah, I
he's
mean,
our best player on offense. It's. I mean,
you're a little good.
we
What's that
have.
dude's name? Goodson or whatever. That boy, that boy, quick
He's
as
pretty
hell
quick.
too.
Yeah, he's pretty
My
quick.
God, was he fast?
Yeah. So we got, I mean, and then hopefully we're going to get Buckner back in the next
Hmm.
week or two as well. So, I mean, we have our best offensive and defensive players out right now. So,
Yeah.
and being 3-3 with your best offensive and defensive players out isn't the worst thing.
No, I hear that.
I see
We
people
we've
in the
been.
chat saying Pittman's your best offensive player, which is just not true in my opinion at all. But he is a dog. I mean, Pittman was supposed to go on IR this week and played and practically won us the game today. So,
Yeah, let me see. What the fuck is going on? Yeah, no. Pittman, one thing about Pittman is he jumps for the balls and he's really good at high pointing because he's tall. That's what he's 6'4". That's what it's funny because I saw people, they're like, oh, what the hell did Jarius need, man? He got caught over. I was like, bruh, at least he fucking jumped. The dude's 6'4", bro. This is what his specialty is going up and grabbing it. He's not
yeah,
fast. He's not that strong. He's not gonna fucking make a guy miss like that. That's not what he is. He's throw the
yeah,
ball up. I'm 6'4", and that's exactly what
yep,
he did. So you can't blame Snead on that. Like you can in that situation, you just got to be tall enough. It is what it is. Or you can jump that high, and Snead's not jumping out the roof. So Yeah, that was a crazy one, man. But I wouldn't say he's your best player. Um,
No. I
no, no, no,
mean,
no way.
Downs, like I said earlier, Downs is my favorite wide receiver. He is like an automatic first down. He's like glitchy. He's like a video game out there. And he just freaking dives for the first down every single time.
But that play was crazy. I saw it, and everyone in my chat section was like, he's short, his knees down. And I was like, bro, his knees didn't go down. He's on top of our fucking dark blue pants. It's like, it's crazy, man. But you guys made a lot of good plays. You really you made plays when it mattered, and then you won the game in the fourth. A lot of people don't even talk about that. 10-0. The Colts
Yep.
scored 10 points in the fourth quarter. We didn't score anything. We lost by 3. There you go. We lost. You know, it doesn't. You got to. It's not how you start; it's how you finish. And with us, it's just we just don't know how to even start. We don't know how to start. This offense is just pathetic. I mean, we've got the stats up right here. You've got the Will Levis, 16 out of 27, 95 yards. Half of those were off of just some bullshit side throws at the end of the game. Didn't even matter. 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Could have been 3 interceptions. He wasn't sacked. Our offensive line is the third youngest offensive line group in the NFL. Um,
And we
and
got absolutely zero pass rush
yeah,
today.
they're getting, but the thing is, we're getting better.
Yes.
JC Latham is ever since that first week, he's not giving up anything. No sacks. Maybe I think it was like one pressure or something like that. He's becoming that guy we wanted him to be when we drafted him. Left
Yeah, I
guard
don't
Peter
think we got one
Skoronski.
sack today at all.
Yeah, you did. It says he wasn't sacked, so that's always good. But his quarterback rating was a 29. It's fucking terrible, bro. Terrible. But
I
yeah,
mean,
Lloyd
that
Cushenberry, beast. Ty J, we haven't been using him too much. Tony Pollard, 17 carries, 93 yards, 5.5 a pop. I mean, DeAndre Hopkins, I mean, he's gonna do what he's gonna do. Where is he? Calvin Ridley, no catches, bro. That is fucking crazy on 8 targets, few
yeah.
drops.
I saw he was pissed in the locker room about it. Did you see that clip?
Yeah, yeah, he's pissed off. He's like, I need to get the ball more. I need to get the ball quicker. I need to get the ball earlier in the game. Like, and people are, and it's funny because most people are against him. Most Titans fans are sitting there like, well, you're dropping balls, this and that. It's like, bro, how many of these balls are even on target, bro? How many of these balls are over like where they need to be? Half of them are out of bounds or over his fucking head. Or he's dropping balls where he's sliding, diving backwards for them. Like, people aren't even talking about how bad these throws are. They're not talking about all the walk-off touchdowns that he could have had this year if Will Levis was accurate. All of them. And it's crazy. But everyone's just like, nah, everyone looks at the stats at the end of the game and automatically that's how the player played. That's not always how it is. It's crazy. It is what it is, though. It is what it is. He did have 9 rushing yards on 1 carry, so that's something. Jesus, unbelievable. He said they're probably going to trade D Hop. I mean, let's hope it doesn't happen.
I mean, but why wouldn't you? Might as well get some value for him. If you
Good.
truly think your season's done for, then you should trade him.
Yeah.
But also, what are you going to get for him? A fourth rounder, a fifth rounder? Is he on a contract year? Does he still have multiple years left?
Yeah, he's one thing I think with all of our contracts that we have and stuff, we spent so much money, bro. We
Yeah,
spent so much money this offseason, and to look at this record of 1-4, it's fucking bad, bro. Like, and to know that it could possibly be 4-1 if our quarterback just knew how to score more than 17.
yeah,
It's it's like, that's what's crazy. We spent so much fucking money and we're sitting here just struggling, and it's freaking frustrating as a fan, content creator, just anybody who loves this fucking team. You got to be sitting here like, bro, we paid Ridley that much money. We paid Ridley that much money. He's barely getting the ball.
yep.
DeAndre Hopkins is gone after this year. Tyler Boyd's probably gone after this year.
I like
Like,
Tyler Boyd, honestly.
I do too, but we don't use him that much. We just
You
don't.
should. He's a reliable. I mean,
Yeah, he's
he
on a
was
2 year.
reliable
Yeah,
on
yeah,
that final drive.
yeah. D Hop's done
Yeah.
after this one.
I mean, you guys are probably gonna. I mean, what's the Treylon Burks situation? Is he? Are you guys gonna just
Nah, he's
hang
done.
on to him for 4 years, or
This is it. After this, he's done.
Oh, he is a free agent after this year?
Yeah, he's fucking done, man. He's crumble cookied, bro. He's out of
Yeah.
here.
I mean, honestly, I see your wide receiving corps being revamped outside of Ridley after this
Yeah,
next off
Ridley's still gonna
season.
be there. We've got to get another playmaker that could just take it 80 it from any give anywhere. You know,
Yeah.
and it just sucks because we need a lot of things. We do. My
Honestly,
team's just not ready
you
to
guys
win.
need a big guy. You guys need like a 6'4" like all like Pearson Pittman type of wide receiver.
Hey, they got what's dude's name from what was his name? He's going into the draft. Not Hunter. What's the other dude's name? Is it from Arizona State? Is that what was the dude's name? The other receiver, the tall ass dude. Chat section. I know y'all know who I'm talking about. What's that other receiver going in the draft? They got him as a top 10 pick everywhere. What's his name? He's 6'4". 6'4", 6'5", big ass dude. I don't know if it's Arizona. I think it's Arizona State. It might be Arizona State. Let me
I
see
need
if
to
I can
look. I
find it.
haven't looked into draft stuff that much yet.
Let me see if I can find I know somebody knows. I just can't think of his name right now. The dude's a big dude, and he's somebody who could help out. Let me see. He said, "Don't matter. We got to draft a quarterback." That's funny. Uh,
Do
let's
you
see,
think
bro.
that you guys like if let's say you have a top 5 pick, do you
Right
think
there
you
from yeah,
actually
right there from Arizona, 6'5", 212. Tetrio McMillan.
you think if you have a top 5 draft pick this year, the Titans will like I know what you want to happen, but do you think they will legitimately go all in for a quarterback?
I mean, unless they find a quarterback in the free agency,
So you think there's a 0% chance Levis is the starter next year?
he doesn't. He should. It should be 0% chance right now. He shouldn't even be in there. It's over with. He's got nothing. Like that's it. That's it.
Yeah,
Move on. This isn't fucking the 1980s where you can sit 40 years behind a quarterback and develop them. This isn't about that. Nah, bro. Times have changed, bro. You get about a year or two to figure it out. You don't figure it out. People, this is his first year. No, it's not. He was drafted last year. He played some games last year. He's fucking 25 years old. Like, cut
yeah,
it out. Cut it out. He's not showing anything. It is what it is. Like, I mean, God, like I would love to have Cam Ward. I really would. But I mean,
yeah.
you look at having another playmaking receiver would be huge. But it just depends on where we're picking. It just depends on where we're picking.
Yeah, because I don't see you. I mean, you guys have invested a lot in the offensive line. That's just something that needs to continue to develop.
We we
Receivers,
we don't have a right tackle or a right guard. From the
yeah,
middle to left, we're set for the next 5 years or
yeah,
4 years. We under contract wise, we're good there, and they're all doing good except the right side, and the right side is starting to play a little bit better.
yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy, bro. What do you think of Derrick Henry? What he's doing?
I, I can't. I mean, it looks like he's in his prime. It looks like he's freaking 25 years old. It's insane.
It's
And like, I get worried. It's so early in the season still. I hope that he can keep it up. Like, I'm not a huge Ravens fan, but I mean,
Yeah, me
I
neither.
obviously would. I'd pick them over the Chiefs any day.
That's what I tell
Um,
people. Same shit.
um, so yeah, I mean, we've seen what the Ravens can do in the regular season. It's all about what they can do in what they haven't been able to do in the postseason. So we'll see if he can still have some juice in the tank for the postseason to put him over the hump.
Hey, and if he doesn't have much juice left in the postseason, he's he's allowing he's allowing Lamar Jackson to have extra juice for the
True.
postseason.
Yeah,
That's a
because he's not having
fact.
to run as much.
Exactly. People don't and they have the most rushing yards already in NFL history through the first however many games it's been. They already have the record.
Yeah,
So
it's ridiculous.
yeah, by the end of the year, they're gonna have probably the most rushing yards between a quarterback running back combination, and Derrick Henry's gonna be somewhere at least 1,700 yards, at
Yeah.
least. The dude's fucking
I
unreal.
I just think for the Ravens, if they don't win the Super Bowl this year, when's it gonna happen? It's now or never.
I'm with you. I'm with you. I think this is their best chance to do it. It really is. The Chiefs are banged up, bro. The Chiefs are banged up, bro.
Yeah.
This is their opportunity if they're gonna do it. If this is a good opportunity. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, and if you watch Chiefs games this year, it's not like they're putting it on teams. They've had a lot of things fall their way. It hasn't. I mean, Mahomes hasn't looked great this year. He's thrown a lot of interceptions.
Yep.
So, I mean, literally you have to get it done this year. If not, I mean, I don't even know if it's ever going to happen.
Man, that's what's crazy about this shit is crazy, man. Like I'm still sitting here like we should have. This, how the hell is my team 1-4? I would have never thought that. I didn't think we're gonna win the Super Bowl, but I didn't
Yeah,
think we were gonna be 1-4. Like that's crazy to me. I remember
I'm.
I remember I remember always saying I was like we got to at least be 2-2 going into that week 5 bye. Damn, couldn't even make it to that.
Yeah, I mean, you saw glimpses of what Levis looked like last year. I mean, he looked a hell of a lot better last year than he did this year, which makes me think. I mean, I see fans pointing out the Brian Callahan aspect of things with his regression, but I don't know if you can really point it at that because like he is proven to be able to develop young quarterbacks.
Yeah,
So,
I think that Brian Callahan is scared to let Will Levis throw the ball down the field now. I
I
think he
mean,
just doesn't have confidence in him. That's what I think it is. He's like
yeah.
he's just gonna throw it to Treylon Burks in triple coverage. Like that's all he's gonna do.
Which
That's
I
his
don't
favorite
get.
fuck. It's his favorite fucking play. Traylon Burks
Yeah.
is deep. 2, 3 guys. Let's go. What the fuck? Are you fucking serious?
Yeah. I mean, if he doesn't have the confidence to let him play free, I don't know why he's even playing him at all, honestly, because it's just gonna set him back and mess up his confidence even more.
I'm saying, bro. I'm
Because
saying.
like I mean, Levis is kind of like Richardson in the fact that both have big arms. They have the capabilities to be able to throw it deep. I mean, I haven't seen much of that this year. The one deep throw he threw today was, I mean, I know he had the shoulder injury, but it was underthrown and I mean, and picked as we saw, but I
He
mean,
said come in and spray mayo on herself for no reason. Oh my god. Hey, whoever bought that nasty ass cologne, what the fuck, bro? Mayo
do
spray or
you
whatever.
think do you think it's kind of crazy that he already has all these commercials and shit?
Yeah, he hasn't done anything. The fuck
Like
has he done? This
it's
is my
crazy
guy.
to
I've
me.
already made it clear. I've already made it clear. I don't give a damn what receiver's available. I've already made it clear. This is my guy. Cam Ward is my guy. I don't care what anyone said. It doesn't matter to me. Watch us have like the number 3 pick. Cam Ward's there, and we take some other quarterback. I will fucking juggernaut through my door, bro. Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? I'll lose my lid, bro.
Yeah.
And I'm not talking hat. Like this is crazy. Cam Ward is fire, bro. He's so fun to watch. Have you seen him play yet this year?
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Yeah, I've seen all the top. I mean, yeah, it'll probably be him. It'll be Shador, who I'm not a huge fan of because I think he's a diva. And
CJ2K, my guy right here. Everyone follow him on TikTok. He said I'm fine with Sanders or Milrow. Milrow's interesting. I just don't know how good he can really throw. And Sanders is a pocket passing quarterback. I just don't think he needs a big market team. That's what he needs. We're too small of a team for him. We wouldn't be able to control that. We got our first donation. Let's get it from Eduardo Flores. Levis is ruining culture. Start Mason. No tanking. I hate tanking. I hate that shit.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Let's leave the
I
tanks for
get it.
Brad
I
Pitt.
get it.
If you know, you
I
know.
get it. I get it. But how far do you think Mason Rudolph is actually going to take you? You don't want to finish 500.
See, that's the thing too. You're right. Because Mason Rudolph's not going to win us that many games. He's
No,
not.
it's not.
He
It's
will
not. I
win
mean,
more than Will Levis. Do I think? What do you think? Do you think Mason will come in and win more games than Will Levis?
I think Mason would come in and you guys will win 7 games this year.
I was gonna say between 6 and 8. That was what I was gonna say.
But
Between
nobody
six and
wants to
eight.
win 7 games. I'd rather win freaking 2 games than
That's
7.
what I'm. I know, but it's just as Titans fan, we just I don't know, man. I hate tanking because it's like even if you look at how's Bryce Young doing? Do you get what I'm saying? Like we don't know. You don't know.
No,
You
you
never
don't. You
know.
don't know. It's all about. I mean, you got to take the risk, but it's also like look
Yeah.
at the Texans. I mean, it is what it always has been.
No, this is true though. You're gonna hate tanking during the season, but when the draft comes, you're gonna be happy. It's true to a certain extent, bro. Because the draft is exciting. Let's be honest. It's like the Royal Rumble if you're a wrestling fan, bro. That's what it's like, bro. It's like that one time a year, couple times, whatever. Draft in that case, 2 times, 3 times, whatever. But it's a special event. It's a special event. Having a top
Yeah.
pick, man. You're sitting there, you're like, oh man, we got all these guys. Who are we gonna get? It's fun. I get that, but at the same time, we still have our Super Bowl game. Do you know which game that one is for us, Jackie?
No.
There's only one
uh,
more game I even care about winning.
Jacksonville,
No, I can care less about those kitty cats. It's
Houston.
the Houston Oilers uniforms against the Houston Texans. I love it, and I want to beat them so bad because the war right now is 0-1 with the Tennessee rocking the Oilers. I want to even it out. I really want to beat them. We could lose every single game rest of the way, but we got to win that game. We got to win that game.
Yeah.
That would be a good one to win.
Okay, but back to the unintentionally tanking type thing. Like hypothetically, if you start Levis, you probably win. Let's say you win, I don't know, 4 games this year. I'd say at the worst. I say at the worst, you guys win 4 games this year. But then if you start Mason Rudolph, you win 7 games, and then but I mean, you're obviously no either situation. I mean, if Levis sucks this year, you win 4 games, you're gonna have to draft a quarterback. Mason's not the future, you're gonna have to draft a quarterback anyways, and it's gonna set you
Yep.
back even further. If you're winning with 7 games, you're gonna be picking in the middle to have to trade up all this draft capital to get the quarterback that you actually want. So
Yep. Cam Ward. Can't and I just this draft. I don't think quarterbacks going number one. I don't think so. I just don't think it's gonna happen. I think. I think one of those tackles will probably maybe both of them will go before. There's 2 tackles in this draft um, that are very very good, and every once in a while there are drafts where there's quarterbacks that just don't do any. They don't go first. It happens. Will Campbell from LSU, he's huge. He's my number one tackle. They have Kelvin Banks Jr. as the number one ranked. Very very good player, obviously. But those two right there are very, very good. You even have the other LSU guy, Emory Jones. It's crazy, bro. But you got 3 offensive linemen really, really good right there. Um,
yeah, I mean, I feel like it's all going to determine on who's picking first and who's their quarterback, as if a quarterback's going to be going first.
right now, the quarterbacks they have for they don't even have Cam Ward up there right now as the number. Oh, they got a number 3. They have Shador ranked number 1. They have Quinn Ewers ranked number 2, and they have Cam Ward ranked number 3 right now on the ESPN site that I'm on.
Where is Dart from Ole Miss?
Here's the whole list. They have Carson Beck 4, Jalen Milroe 5, Dylan Gabriel 6, Garrett Newsomere number 7, Jackson Dart 8. That's fucking
Yeah,
ridiculous.
I'm not a Beck fan at all.
I hate Beck, bro. I do not like that goofy ass Trevor Lawrence wannabe lookalike. Hell no. Just with shorter hair. Get out of here. I don't want that goofball. Hell no. Quinn Ewers, he's not even better than Arch Manning. I don't want him either. Hell no. Shador, like I said, he's not going to go to a small market team like mine. It's not going to happen. So that leaves Cam Ward or Milroe.
Yeah, I could see Shador ending up in Vegas, honestly.
Vegas or the Dolphins, like if Tua doesn't stay healthy, like,
What? Let's talk about that situation for a second.
but what?
The Dolphins, like, what do you? Okay, you just give this man a fat contract. He's refusing to stop playing. Like, what do you do? Like, he's literally a straight up liability on the field. Like, if he literally gets one more concussion, like, you have to shut it down, don't you?
My thing, honestly, this is my take on it. What I would do, because when his injuries are happening, he goes almost like rigor mortis type. He like tightens up and his fingers start
Yeah.
doing sign language and shit. It's crazy. So it's like I would have him the whole year. He's done this whole year. Done.
No, I
Take off the
agree with
whole
that.
take it off. And then if you want to play next year, you could start next year. That's fine. But if it happens again, you have to retire. You have to
Yeah,
retire. That to
and
me, that's what I think, bro. What do you
and the
guys think, chat
Dolphins
section?
and the Dolphins have to get a reliable, like the Dolphins have to get like a Joe Flacco type, because you see what's happening. Their season's ruined now that he's hurt,
Yep.
because you can't play freaking Tyler Huntley the whole year.
It's some teams, being able to have a franchise quarterback for granted. I mentioned before in my earlier stream, the Packers, having Brett Favre to Rodgers, pretty much to Love, it's fucking ridiculous. And my
Yeah,
Titans have been through, oh my God, so many quarterbacks since Steve McNair. It's remarkable. It really is remarkable. Like how we've taken so many quarterbacks with high picks, and I think the best win-loss record might be Vince Young since Steve McNair. I think so. I think
yeah.
so.
I mean, the Browns, it's so hard to hit on a quarterback. And now look at the Steelers. I mean, they had been for so many years now. I mean, their Fields is fine. He's not a franchise quarterback.
Yeah.
Wilson's old.
Fucking Wilson. Oh man, talking
I'm
about taking a
surprised.
tumble.
Why haven't they traded him yet? Like, there's so many teams that need a quarterback right now. Like, the Dolphins should be on the phone right now to try to get Russell Wilson.
Yeah, I don't understand half the shit that goes on in the NFL. Like honestly, it's like some of the things that it's crazy. Like I mean, just with my team alone. Why the fuck don't we make in-game adjustments? You see a guy getting torched, man, go send him some help. You see an offensive lineman getting destroyed, have a chip blocker there for him. There's things you can do to help. And my team just continues not to do those things. It's crazy. It's crazy to see. Again, every time I see Titans in 1-4, it's laughable at this point, bro. I might as well turn into the Joker because that Joker movie ain't doing shit. So I might as well start trying to help it out. This is getting ridiculous, bro. Like 1-4 with as much money as we've spent. Miss Amy, are you happy? Like, are you okay with this? This is
Yeah,
ridiculous. This is unacceptable. And it seems like nothing is happening. And you got Titans fans going, bro, just fucking tank for Arch Manning in 2026 or whatever the fuck, the year after the next. And I'm sitting there like, you want to lose for 2 straight years for a
yeah.
player
You
you
can't.
don't know is going to be good in college or in the pros, and a player you don't know you're going to even get? The fuck is wrong with
Yeah,
people, bro? Like, make it make sense, bro. Like, that's what I'm saying. I
yeah.
don't
You
know.
can't.
It's
You
just
can't play that game. Like, everything's just
no.
got to fall into place for that type of stuff to even happen. You can't plan that out.
CJ2K, when I was talking about mostly I was trying to think mostly on the guys that we've drafted, not and overall, not just like one season here or there. Kerry Collins though was amazing for us when he came in. If CJ2K did not get hurt at the bottom of that pile before halftime against the Ravens, and if Algie Crumpler's goofy, overshaped, fucking just weirdly Teletubby two-tone blue ass didn't fumble on that hit inside the 15, we would have won, bro. But man, I hate that game. That game, actually, that's one of my top three games that hurt me the most. Like when we lost, I was fucked up. Like man, I was so hurt in my heart, bro, because I really thought we were gonna at least beat them. CJ2K got off to a great start. They couldn't even stop him. Fuck, man. I hate that game. I really hate that game. See how we doing, man. How we doing, chat? Let's go. Man, hey, so how do you feel about this year though? Like, do you think that your Colts are going to be able to make a run, or like, what's the Jags record right now? They're below you, right?
Oh yeah, we're second. I think they're 1-4 too.
God, imagine that paying what is he 55, 60 million? He's somewhere up there per year. Wow. If I was a
Yeah,
Jaguar fan, I'd be fucking pissed.
yeah. And I know we lost to them last week, but we somehow cannot win in Jacksonville. We haven't won there since 2014. I don't know what the hell is up with that place, but
That's crazy.
I usually mark it as an L every single year. So, um, but I don't know. I don't know what we'll do, honestly. I got to see when. Rich when AR is back next week. I got to see how he's looking, but I don't know. I think playoffs is a stretch this year, honestly, but I could see us winning like 8 or 9 games, maybe.
Anybody that you're interested, like, is there any guys in the draft? I don't know if you pay attention to college like that or not. But is there anybody that you're like, oh, okay, like even if you think you're gonna be able to go for him, or like I'm a big fan of the Boise State running back Gentry. Big
Yeah.
fan of him. I
Well,
feel like he's like Marshawn Lynch and like a smaller but quicker version. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he's not as big, but he's faster than him. Like, what he's doing is remarkable. I think he's really good.
yeah,
We're not gonna get him because we got Spears and Pollard. But
yeah.
someone that gets him is going to get a really good running back, and I'm a fan of him. Is there any players that are like that you want to grab in the draft, or is there anybody anybody that you're like that you know you possibly can get, or that you that or like Gentry that you know you're not going to get, but you're a fan of?
I gotta think. It's early. I haven't looked into the draft that far, but I'm trying to. I mean, I don't even know. I'm trying to think of what position. We'll probably draft defense, my
Yeah,
best guess, because
could be set.
our defense sucks, but our offensive line is elite. I mean, we still have a young quarterback, elite running back. I like all our wide receivers. Maybe a tight end. I don't know if there's any big tight ends coming out this year.
Yeah, let
Um,
me see. I always have the draft thing up here. You got the number one ranked is Colston Loveland.
where's
They
he
say
out
that
of?
his 40 time, they say is four, oh God, 4.7. Whew, from Michigan. But he's a
Okay.
good yeah, he's good. He's 6'5", big boy. Tyler Warren's after that from Penn State, and then
Who's
Jake
coming out of
Brink.
Iowa this year?
What?
I said who's coming out of Iowa this year?
Oh, fuck, bro.
The tight end factory.
Right? Like, it's fucking hilarious how they always have those tight ends who play like fullback, kind of hybrid running back and
Yep.
receiver. It's hilarious, bro.
Dallas Clark, Kittle,
Oh man, Dallas
um,
Clark was a beast. Yeah. Fucking Delaney Walker. That's a
Delaney
name drop.
Walker.
Yeah.
Delaney Walker was like the best Titans player there for a while.
Yeah, he was
Him
special,
and
man. He's to me he's the best Titans tight end probably ever. I think Frank Wycheck is a close second. Like, Frank Wycheck is yeah, I just think Delaney Walker just is, athletically obviously way faster, but you look at what he did for us and stuff like that, like I mean
oh, and
he
no
was
matter shitty,
remarkable. It's
no
remarkable.
matter who the quarterback was, he was always producing.
Always
Like he
good,
would have the
always
shittiest
good.
quarterbacks, always produce.
Yeah, for the overall draft, the top three players, the top two are receivers, bro. They have the number one player, but actually, to me, Travis Hunter's not a receiver; he's a corner. They
You
have
think
him number
he'll play
one.
corner in the
He's
NFL?
what he's gonna do. He's gonna play corner, and he'll play receiver situationally. That's what he'll do.
Yeah,
But being full time is stupid. It makes no sense. He's just gonna hurt his bag over time. You're gonna overuse yourself. It's stupid.
yeah. I don't know why he's
Um,
doing that in college. Who
the
cares?
second ranked is that guy I was just telling you about, bro. Tatorio McMillan, the 6'5" receiver, bro. He catches everything, bro. Like, we could use a 6'5" receiver, bro. He's big. And then number
Yeah,
three, they have ranked Ashton Gentry.
yep,
Yeah. And then you
yeah,
got Shador, number four. Will Johnson. Everybody is gonna want that guy. Cornerback from Michigan, 6'2". Man, they
yeah,
got Quinn Ewers after him. Fuck that. Cam Ward after him. Kelvin Banks, Will Campbell, Jack Sawyer. He's just a dog. The defensive end edge for Ohio State.
yep,
Mason Grant. Dude, there's some dogs. There's some dogs.
yeah.
It'll be fun, man. I'm excited about it.
It will be. I see us going corner though in the first round.
Well, corner, you got Travis Hunter there. Well, I could just go to the corner list. Defensive.
Corner or safety, but our safeties have played better than I thought they would this year. Honestly,
Yeah, this corner dude. Fuck, Travis Hunter, Will Johnson. They're both elite, bro. You got
yeah,
Malachi Starks as the safety from Georgia, 4.35. If he runs 4.35, legit, scary. Denzel Burke from Ohio State's a beast. Benjamin Morrison, he's good from Notre Dame. There's some guys, bro. There's some guys. So again, just depends where you going.
yeah,
But there's definitely some guys for sure. I think Travis Hunter is a really good player, though. A really good player.
Yeah, Hunter will probably go top 3.
Oh, no doubt, because
So,
he's two-way, depending on what you need. You
yep.
know,
And I mean, they could just, I mean, it could be one of those things where you just go into training camp and throw him into both places, and whatever he shines the most at, he plays.
this is interesting right here. I'll turn this into a video. Leon Yoder, $5 donation. He says, think I'd rather look at free agency for a quarterback to tie us over for a year, basically bridge the gap it, or give Rudolph a serious look for a year and see if there's anything there. You know what? Knowing that Arch Manning's in the next draft, Nico ain't doing shit. He seems like he's just declining. Um, maybe, but I don't know. I'm just gonna. They're probably gonna still roll with Will Levis, to be honest, and try to just squeeze out and give him as much hope as possible and see what if there's anything in there. No
Yeah.
Diddy, and if not, they'll let Will Levis or Mason Rudolph trying to finish it off. And if he does good, maybe you give him a 1 year deal. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Maybe. And knowing that the draft class for quarterbacks is super strong the year after, then you can kind of go from there. And Rand Carthon is somebody who's willing to trade up if he believes in that quarter. If the Texans didn't draft C.J. Stroud, he would be a Titan right now. That's already been verified. The Titans were willing to trade up, but we couldn't get in front of them. It is what it
Yeah.
is. So that right there shows me if we really want Arch Manning and we're still bad, it's possible. But do we really want to sit there and shit the bed this year and next year, bro? That would be terrible. That'd be boring, bro. We're talking about 2 years of just waiting and hoping for a player that you think is going to be the golden boy when you don't even know. Oh my god.
Yeah.
So
I
I
know. And
Leon,
imagine if he flops after you do
oh my
all that.
exactly, bro. So Leon, I appreciate the $5. But I think at the end of the day, depending on what free agent is out there, I would be okay with that. I would, especially if it gives us an opportunity at getting a receiver. Like I said, I really feel like the Tennessee Titans could really use a receiver like Tatario McMillan. If you look at his highlights, you guys, he high points it all. And he's a galloper. You know what I'm saying? Like if he gets his full speed, he's gonna fucking run by you like a fucking giraffe. It's crazy, bro. So again, man, there's opportunities. We're gonna be a bottom 10 team. I think isn't that pretty much safe to say Titans will probably be a bottom 10 team. I mean, we're going towards that we're trajectory. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
yeah, I definitely, yeah, man, it's crazy. Fucking a man. I can't believe we're in this situation, bro. I appreciate you, Leon. Thank you for the donation, bro. I think we went live like 4 times today, at least 3 times.
Damn.
That's crazy.
But
Damn, I'm
yeah,
gonna
I
be
feel
like,
like the only way you guys would bring in a free agent quarterback if it was like somebody that's legit. Like you
yeah,
couldn't
like
bring
not,
in like
yeah, or like I said, if Mason, if that like he said, Leon said, if Mason can kind of show enough to where it's like, let's give you a 1 year like decent deal,
yeah,
15 mil, 20 mil, whatever the fuck it is, just prove 1 year. If you can prove it, take us to the playoffs, then we'll give you another deal.
yeah,
If not, then because if you get a veteran or whatever, then you can use those draft picks on, like I said, that 6'5" receiver or another fucking right tackle, whichever of those two right tackles is available. Boom, he slides in starter.
yeah.
But and again, you won't get none of them if you have to take a quarterback. So it's like, or it's like, it's frustrating, bro. It's crazy, but it is what it is. We'll be all right. We'll be all right. That's why you gotta love. Oh God, don't no, bro. Don't. Oh God, he said trade for Dak. Oh my God.
Did you watch that game today?
Oh, I didn't see the highlights at all. I just saw they
Oh
got
my.
smashed,
Did
bro.
you see that? Did you see that Aiden Hutchinson injury?
Oh, I saw that, bro. I feel so.
Oh my God. That was terrible.
See, this is why things like that sucks for Aiden, because
This is kind of their year
he's
too, and
he's bro, he was leading the league in sacks.
yeah, he was beast mode this year.
Bro, I hate seeing records and guys who are doing really well and who are leading the league just go down. I hate that, bro. Like it's like, because then you're left to think, would he have kept it up? Would he have even done better? Would he have gotten worse? Who
Yep.
knows? We don't know. But he's he's. I mean, I think it's safe to say he's one of the best players in the NFL on defense.
Oh
I
yeah,
think it's
for
safe to
sure.
say. I don't. I mean, it's safe to say already he's one of the best players in defense in the whole NFL. And if you're a
And
Lions fan, you're sick to your fucking stomach, bro.
thankfully the Jags passed up on him for Trayvon Walker. So
I was so happy, bro, with that shit when that happened. Hey, but to give Walker a little credit, he balling this year, bro. He balling this year.
he is pretty good, but he's not Aiden Hutchinson.
Oh fuck, no, he never will be. No, he definitely won't be. He said Nate Dogg says typical Titans fan wearing shades all day, laughing my ass off. I don't understand what does that even mean, bro. Like, what does that mean? What does that mean? Like we wear glasses? I'm confused, bro. I don't understand some people, man. I swear. He said those sunglasses are glued to his face. When I log off of here, I take them off. Like if that matters to you at all, I don't know what I got a bright ass light in my face. It helps with that for sure. So funny. We got about 15 minutes before we get to the hour mark, you guys. So we're gonna get off at the 1 hour mark. So get your questions in. If you got anything else you want to ask us, hey, we went over a lot of things today, bro. I'm gonna be chopping up our discussions, even the Aiden Hutchinson, everything we've talked about, and I'm gonna upload them, even if it's we talked about it for 2 minutes. I'm gonna listen to our talk, and I'm gonna start putting my topics into separate videos. You know, um, that way more content can come out. Not many people are gonna sit back and want to watch a 1 hour live stream, and you know what I mean. They're not gonna be able to get those certain points that we're talking about. So I'm gonna do that as well. That'd be pretty dope. Gonna move this shit. That dude's 5'10". I don't want that little guy. Yeah, I think you're right though. I think that 6'5" receiver would be a good opportunity for the Titans. Obviously, one of those right tackles, or tackles in general, you can just move him to right tackle. Kelvin Banks Jr. or Will Campbell. Those are the top two guys obviously. So, Cam Ward, Tatoria McMillan, or one of those two offensive linemen. And you can sign me up. You can sign me up. Those are the guys that I want. Those are the guys that I want, and I think that we have a good opportunity on getting for real.
Yeah.
I mean, if you tell me we can get one of those four guys, I think I'll be pretty happy about it. 6'5" receiver that's not just tall, but he can go out there and make plays. Yeah, sign me up, bro. Sign me up.
What does Levis need to show you the rest of the year to prove that he could be the guy next year?
Turnover free, bro. Like, no, I'm not saying the whole fucking season, but just go score some points. Try, go out there and don't look like you're gonna throw 3 interceptions every game. Just go out there
Yeah.
and start showing us that, like, yeah, he's got enough talent, bro. Like, maybe if we had a little bit better blocking, maybe if we had this, maybe if the plays were a little bit better, this, like, I'm not seeing it at all, bro. Like, at all. Like, the Will Levis I saw last year was not the same guy as this year, and our offensive line is better. Like, that's why it's so
Yeah.
weird. It's like you shouldn't be declining at this rapid pace. It's not. This isn't natural.
Yeah, like that at the Miami Dolphins game where you guys came back. It's not the same guy this year.
That shit was crazy, bro. I know, like, where is that energy, bro? Max says if Cam Ward isn't available, let's draft an O lineman or the best pass rusher available. Again, man, we're not going to have a lot of those receivers either. So that 6'5" McMillan is somebody that we need to keep an eye on. But um, you're gonna, like I said, we're gonna need a top 10 pick to get one of those four guys. You're gonna have to. You're gonna have
Yeah.
to. Yep, Titan South's right. Levis time's running out. That's a fact, bro. That's a fact. Get your final comments in, fellas. Let's get it. How do you
What
feel
do you?
about your? Go ahead.
No, go ahead. You're good.
I was just gonna say, how do you feel about the Colts going forward? Who's your next game?
Miami at home, so it's a must win.
You're at home, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
we're
that'd
at
be a
home.
that'd be a big win. No Tua still, right?
No Tua, so we
Yeah,
need to win that game.
yeah, that's a game you need to win. That's a game you need to win. If you want to
Yeah.
keep staying above you're above water, you're gonna need to
Yep.
definitely win that
And then
game.
that put us at 4-3, and then we're going to Houston. So to Houston at 4-3.
And even if you lost that game, you're still okay.
We'll still at 500. So as long as we
Exactly.
stay around this, I don't want to ever go two games below or below at all anymore. But we'll see.
Yeah, trust me, I hear that. I'm just hoping that I'm just hoping that we can kind of keep our guys relatively healthy and just try to play better. Like, we're not going to win a lot of games. I think we've already went over that, but I would like to see our rookies keep doing good. You know, our younger players and our core guys. Um, I mean, Tavondre Sweat and J.C. Latham both look like future All Pro players right now. And again, right now, you know, any
Yeah.
things can change clearly, but right now they look great. I mean, look at Jarvis Brownlee Jr. He's looking like a little stud himself. Like we've got some guys that look really good. You know, even Tony
Yeah,
Pollard.
that's the
He's
thing. I mean, that's the thing that's weird slash concerning to me about the Titans right now. It's like you look at your team on paper. I mean, yeah, you could say the offensive line can be vulnerable, but like other than that, outside of the quarterback position, there's not really like a glazing hole on the roster to be 1-4.
it's not a 1-4 roster. That's why it's weird. But
Yeah,
again, it's
which
not.
makes me think. I know people keep bringing up the coaching part of things, so maybe yeah, that could be part of it, but I don't
It
know. It's
definitely
weird. And
is. It is though. The play calling hasn't been great. Like we keep doing these little fake handoff, throw it to the side, screenplay trick shit, and we're not built that way. We don't have tricky guy. Calvin Ridley can do that, sure. DeAndre Hopkins is not the most shifty fast guy in the world. Treylon Burks can't even catch a football. Like
yeah,
we're not built for that style, and yet Brian Callahan keeps playing like we're built like that. We don't have a fucking T Higgins and a Jamar Chase, buddy. Do you like are you still thinking we're wearing orange? We're blue. Like it's like I think I don't know. I mean, it's just so many things, so many factors. I'm very happy. Like, there's a lot of fans dissing Ridley. I'm fucking happy he's a Titan. I really, I see separation. Yeah, he's had a few drops. He's fucking frustrated. Like, come on, bro. Losing sucks. Um, but I think this team's gonna get better. I think we can show that we are better than 1-4. But at this point, I'm gonna be honest with you, Jack. I think we're looking at. I think if we reach 7 wins
who's
this
your
year, I think it'll be a pat
who's
on
your
the back.
next who's your next three?
Well, our next I'll bring up the schedule, but our next game is at Buffalo. That's a loss.
Yeah, that's a tough
We're
game.
not beating
Espe-
a. I'm gonna give my formal apology uh to not to Buffalo or the fans or their sorry ass team, but to Josh Allen. I've been hard on him, no Diddy, and I seriously, man, I've really given him so much shit over the years. I'm just like, and in the playoffs, he sucks, bro. He turns into a running back and fumbles and turns the ball over. But that being said, I thought this year he was going to be just one of those guys who just falls off, losing digs, newer team, um, brand new type of team, bro. And I'm just sitting there, I'm like, I don't know about this, I don't know. And he's just going out there winning games. He's still going out there and winning games. He needs to prove it to me more in the playoffs. But yeah, man, he's a better quarterback than I've initially given him, his props for. So I just wanted to give him his flowers. He's a better he's a good quarterback. He just he's not he's just he just might be stuck in the Mahomes era. A lot of those basketball
yeah.
players in the Jordan era, like a lot of them fucking superstar Hall of Fame legendary players just couldn't get a ring because Jordan was playing.
I mean, it's
Same with
kind
Tom
of like, I
Brady.
mean,
It's hard.
Peyton was stuck in the Brady era. I mean, we'd have to play the freaking Patriots in the AFC Championship game every single year.
I mean, it's just it is what it is. It's just I want to be competitive again. I want to be in the playoffs every year. I want to be competing for championships, Super Bowls, whatever.
Yeah.
And we're
I
just
mean,
we're just
it's crazy like how much even I overlooked now looking back, just like the Tannehill, AJ Brown, and Derrick Henry trio. Like those were some good
uh,
teams that those few years.
we were tough, man. We were. I mean,
Like the
Corey
Colts
Davis,
struggled
man. I
against
didn't even
those
I didn't even
teams.
like Corey Davis. Didn't even like him, but he was a he was one of the best blocking receivers in all of football. He was a great blocking receiver, and he fit what we did as a number two really well. We had a good team. We had an opportunity to win a Super Bowl. We just Mahomes,
Yeah,
Mahomes.
exactly.
It is what it is. If Mahomes wasn't there, you can't. We were in the Super Bowl. We were up 10 points two different times in the AFC in the AFC Championship game.
Yep,
Mahomes, it's just what he does. It's crazy, bro.
I know. He's just a game winner.
We got five
Crazy.
more minutes, you guys. 5 more minutes. Get them in here. Get them in here. It's crazy, man. Tomorrow. Fuck, man. I haven't had like it's crazy. I remember when we were winning back when we had those guys. It seemed like I was getting victory wings every fucking week. Man, I was gaining
I
weight,
mean, what were
bro.
you guys? You guys were winning like 13 games that
we were
year.
we were winning. I mean, multiple digit
12,
wins
13.
every. I
Yeah,
mean, yeah, we were doing work, bro. If we were winning the division, we were winning eight. We were going to the wild card. We were competitive, bro. We
yeah.
were.
I remember that season.
You
That
remember
was the.
the Ravens, bro. Everyone crowned their
Yep,
MVP. They didn't lose barely any games. Titans go out there. Derrick Henry dominates them, sends them
yep,
packing. We go the next game. What do? We go and fucking end the Patriots dynasty, like, or was the Patriots dynasty first? Yeah, the Patriots dynasty was first. We ended
yeah.
that. They
That
beat
was the
the
wild
Ravens.
card game, I think.
Yeah. But it's like it's just like crazy, bro. Like people forget how like it's funny. Like people forget how good we were really good. We were really good, but only one
Yeah,
team wins. And then
yep.
at some point, people age. People, teams break apart. Contracts run out. It is what it is.
It is crazy to me. Like, do you think Tannehill just kind of fell apart because of the no? Do you think him losing AJ Brown was like the big determining factor of kind of not being the same guy?
I just think that, and on top of that, Tannehill was getting older. When we signed him, he was at the latter end of his prime. He was at
Yeah.
the last years of his prime. So
And I
the
remember
running.
he had suffered a lot of injuries in his career too.
Yeah, but he he's one of the best Titans quarterbacks of all time. I could stand here and say that. Not
Oh,
in the
for sure.
playoffs, but when you look at his win loss record, you look at what he did as a quarterback for us. When Mariota kept getting hurt or struggling, we brought him in, and he brought that winning mentality back to Nashville. We were winning games again. We really were a better football team. It's crazy.
Yeah, because I remember when you guys signed him, and it was just one of those signings that you kind of just scoff at, like, "Oh, cool, they got a backup court." Like, I
Yeah,
mean, no
like
one
they signed
really
him.
thought
What the
about it.
hell? And I was like, when we signed him at first, I was like, well, it's a lot of money, but it's not like like the top of the top money. It's like right below them. So I was like,
Yeah,
whatever. Like we're not gonna find better in this draft. I didn't think at that time how I felt. So I was like, cool. Like we already know he can play with the guys we got. He's and he was worth the contract. I think he
yeah,
earned
for
his
sure.
contract. I think we can sit here honestly and say he earned his contract. Again, you can't you can't sit like he almost got us to the Super Bowl. Like he took us to the playoffs almost every I don't even know, was it every year? I
How
don't
many
fucking
years
know.
was it? Was it 4 years, 3 years,
Yeah, it was
three
a
or 4 years?
4 year. I don't know how many years total we had him, but he was solid, bro. I was, he's really good. Just couldn't get past, just couldn't get past the Chiefs, man. We just couldn't do it. And it is what it is. We got a couple more minutes, you guys. Get your last comments in. Get your comments in, Jack. I appreciate you again, man. Before we get out of here, I want to ask you, uh, what what is your outlook? How are you feeling going forward, man? With the Colts, you just beat the Titans. You're sitting there at 3-3. How are you feeling? How you feeling going forward the rest of the way?
I'm feeling optimistic. Just got to see AR get back out there and see how he plays. And I mean, once I see him get back out there and see him play an entire game, ask me next week, hopefully, how I feel, and we'll see. It'll probably be completely different to how I'm feeling right now.
Oh, hey, real quick, he did he cut his hair?
Yeah, I just noticed that today.
What the hell was that?
Yeah, yeah,
You,
I just
I,
realized that.
he's got. I don't know what he. I was like, what the hell? Like, I don't know, bro. It's goofy looking. I was like, I don't
Yeah,
know.
it's
It looks
weird.
weird. maybe it'll help him a little bit. Maybe his hair was too heavy. I don't know, bro. Like
Maybe it was getting in the way.
yeah, I don't know. It's crazy, man. Anyway, I appreciate you for stopping in, man. We're gonna be linking up more. I appreciate you, man. Thank you.
Yeah, let's do it. Have a good one.
Hell yeah, bro. Appreciate you. Thank you. Hey, that's Jack, man. Make sure you guys show him some support, man. He's always in here showing love, and I've known him for a few years now, man, and he's always kept it 100. Win, lose or draw. Every time I play him, we always talk about it in a realistic way, just like we did today. We're not gonna sit here and be like, he's not gonna sit here and be like, say anything that's not really like you know what I'm saying. We're trying to keep it as real as possible for you guys. So anyways, you guys, I appreciate you guys so much, man. We hit the 1 hour mark. We put, man, like 6 hours worth of live streams for you guys today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Again, man, if you want to support the channel, we have Cash App, money sign Titan Anderson. If you send anything there, send a message so I can read it off. I appreciate you guys, man. Tighten up Code Blue Cyclops swag. You can't spell Titans without putting that T A in it. I love y'all, man. Let's get it up. Ah.